Okay, so now let's talk about how to write a linear equation given a graph. Okay, so let me remind you that what slope-intercept form looks like. It's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, so first, what is the y-intercept of this line here? Okay, it is 0, -3. Okay, and what is the slope here? So if you see, remember slope is a change in y for the amount of change in x. So let's pick two data points. Okay, looks like this goes through and that one. Okay, so looks like the x increases by 3 and the y increases by 2. So that would mean that our slope would be 2 over 3. Okay, so how we would write our equation in slope-intercept form is just y equals 2 over 3x minus 3. Okay, and what we can do to change an equation that's written in slope-intercept form into standard form is, okay, so first we're going to have to move our numbers, our equation around so that x and y are on the same side. So we're going to subtract 2 over 3x from both sides, and we get y minus 2 over 3x equals -3. And if you remember, in standard form, our coefficients have to be integers. Okay, integers, again, are either positive or negative whole numbers. Okay, so what I can do is I can multiply both sides by 3. So I would get 3y minus 2x equals -9. Okay, now let's look at another example. Okay, if we look at this equation right here, this is our y-intercept. Okay, and what is our y-intercept? It is 0, 2. Okay, so now we want to figure out what the slope is. So let's pick another point. Okay, so we know that y is going to decrease by 1 for every 4 increase in x. So our slope is going to be -1 over 4. Okay, and that would mean that our equation, which in slope-intercept form would be y equals -1 over 4x plus 2. Okay, so now let's talk about how to write this equation in standard form. Okay, so again, we want the x and y on the same side. So we're going to add 1 over 4x to both sides. Okay, and then we get y plus 1 over 4x equals 2. And again, we want our coefficients to be integers. So we're going to multiply both sides by 4. And then we get 4y plus x equals 8.